Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl
Sierra Nicole.
back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Man, a little too hard though. You see I marked it up? Damn, cuz. But welcome back to the channel, man. We got another good food video for us today. We got secrets fast food companies don't want you to know.
I don't know.
Just gonna tell us y'all lie about every ingredient in that motherfucker. Just go ahead and let us know. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and come out and be like, hey.
Yeah.
We always been lying.
Facts.
Like, you might as well, bro. At this point, you might as well.
Are you gonna stop eating it?
Depending on who it is.
See. All right.
Depending on it.
Okay.
Now, if Covers be like...
For me, it depends on what it is.
If Covers be like, our cod fillet ain't really cod, what you gonna do?
9 times out of 10 it ain't.
If they say it's chicken, you gonna be like, y'all, I'm suing.
But it ain't. Yeah, I would. But no.
Or it's fried. And like...
Oh, okay. I don't want to think about it. Just come on. Let's just come on.
With that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. If you want to further support, all the information you need is down in the description box down below. Also, we always salute to the coming of the day.
Salute to you.
We highly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go ahead, keep spamming us up. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, always like the video, man. We enjoy that as well. But again, it's secrets fast food companies don't want you to know. You trying to find out too, y'all? You ready?
I'm ready.
You may enjoy going out for a burger and fries, or a late night taco or two, but you probably don't know the fast food company's secrets. You might just think twice about that fast food run after you hear what may be lurking in the soda machine, what your chicken nuggets are really made of, or what all that junk food can do to your brain. Whilst everyone realises that fast food isn't exactly the healthiest thing, I must admit, you'll be shocked when you hear about these secrets and the studies that back them up.
Amazing!
Number 15. How to get it at its freshest. If you've ever wondered what makes fast food, well, fast, here's the answer. These restaurants prepare for busy times by having a lot of hot food ready for peak hours, like rush hour, when everyone gets off work and rushes for the nearest drive-through for dinner. So if you place your order around this time, you'll probably get the food at its freshest. But a few hours later, when things have slowed down, your food may be a little less fresh. Many companies have timers telling employees when to dump the food and make it from new, but sometimes they forget or just don't do it. Here's a tip to get the freshest food and save yourself some sodium. Order your fries without salt, and they'll make a fresh batch, since most are normally automatically salted. For other foods, just ask nicely for them to make it from fresh and hope for the best. Number 14. How fries are made. You could just skip the fries altogether. Wait, what? Skip the goodness of fried potatoes? Yes, because in reality, McDonald's fries contain 19 ingredients, according to Mythbusters' Grant Imahara, who got a behind-the-scenes look at McDonald's fry production. The lengthy list includes flavor enhancers, an anti-foaming agent to keep the grease from splattering, and another aimed at keeping the potatoes from going grey. The fries are partially fried before being frozen, then fried later at the restaurant. Basically, they're potatoes, and 18 other ingredients. Number 13. Only about half of your nugget is actually chicken. We all love chicken nuggets, but do you know what's really in them? Most people would say chicken and breading. Turns out they're only about 50% chicken meat at best. Dr. Richard DeShazo of the University of Mississippi Medical Center studied some and found that only about half the nugget was meat, while the rest was fat, blood vessels, nerve tissue, and ground bone, stuff that typically goes into dog food. It only gets less healthy due to breading and frying, and with so little meat, it's a better source of fat than protein. So go have another order of nuggets, unless you're too chicken. Number 2.
I like that. But I don't like that.
That
them
is
chicken
crazy.
and some people like, I don't like eating that burger. I'd rather eat the chicken. And so that's why I get the chicken nugget. You still, it's probably better off getting the burger.
It's probably better off getting neither.
I'm saying like
I know, babe. You know, I'm just being my
and to be real, if it ain't like no like certain chicken spots,
you can't even the fries. Oh my goodness.
You just
The
might well
fries
say
not
F,
even
F,
right.
Burger King.
McDonald's.
I mean, McDonald's. Well, all of them to be real, because at least McDonald's chicken nuggets taste way better than Burger King trash ass nuggets.
12. Soda machines are bacteria ridden. When stopping at your local fast food place for a quick burger and fries, you probably enjoy a nice cold beverage from the soda fountain. Unfortunately, some fast food soda machines may be contaminated with coliform bacteria and E. coli. A study from Hollins University in Roanoke, Virginia, found 48% of soda fountain beverages contained coliform, a bacteria most commonly found in human feces, and 11% contained E. coli. This obviously isn't the case with all machines, but it appears at least a few people ignore those "all employees must wash hands" signs. The self-service machines you use in the lobby may also be infected with mold, which likes to grow in moist places, such as a drinks machine. But you can check for yourself. All you have to do is peer into the ice chute and check for signs of anything growing in there. Number 11. Don't be first through the doors. On the other hand, if you arrive first thing in the morning, your meal may be a little too clean. According to Dr. Oz, most restaurants clean with strong chemicals when they close at night, and these can linger the next morning on drink machines and other cooking utensils or machines. Those bubbles in your smoothie are probably there from stirring, but it's possible they're caused by traces of soap. The early bird may not get the worm, but he may get some detergent in his morning coffee. Number 10.
That's bad though. I never thought about that one, but thinking about it,
Yeah.
that is kind of true. Because you.
Food sources are rarely inspected. You may think the FDA is staying on top of food safety in every local restaurant, but they're a busy agency and can't be everywhere all the time. According to a 2010 report from the Department of Health and Human Services, 56% of food facilities have gone 5 or more years without an FDA inspection. This includes fast food restaurants themselves, plus some suppliers, like meat producers. If you think things look bad in a local restaurant, it can't hurt to complain to your local office. They may be quicker to make a visit if they receive a large number of local complaints concerning a particular restaurant. Number 9. Even the healthy fast food places really aren't. Maybe you think you're choosing the healthy fast food by going to Subway instead of McDonald's, but not so fast. Dr. Leonard Lesser, a public health scholar at UCLA, conducted a study where he sent nearly 100 adolescents to eat at the two restaurants, then tracked what they ordered by their receipts. He found that the McDonald's meals averaged 1,083 calories, but the Subway meals weren't too far behind at 955 calories. It's important to note the Subway's Fresh Fit menu offers sandwiches with 230 to 500 calories, but it appears not many people in the study ordered those. The average Subway sandwich actually had 784 calories, higher than the average McDonald's sandwich at 582 calories. However, Subway's side items averaged fewer calories than the McDonald's sides. Subway's sandwiches were higher in sodium, while McDonald's were higher in sugar. Overall, you're probably better off just eating at home. Number 8. But if you do go to Subway, at least save some money. If you still want to go to Subway, here's something else that they may not want you to know. When you order 2 6-inch subs, say one for you and one for a friend, it's much cheaper to order a footlong and customize each half. According to the crazy coupon lady, who sounds very sane and trustworthy, you can't change the bread or meat, but you can customize condiments, cheese, and produce on each sandwich. Although the footlongs aren't actually a foot long, you'll still get a lot more sandwich for your money. While you're at it, just order a 60-cent cup of water instead of paying $2 for a plastic bottle of water. Number 7. Fast food junk is bad for your brain. You know fast food isn't healthy, but did you know it's bad for your brain as well as your waistline? One study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation found fatty foods damage the hypothalamus, which controls hunger, thirst, sleep, and mood. They can make you crave more food and contribute to weight gain. Researchers from the Australian National University and Deakin University found people who eat a Western or unhealthy diet with lots of sugary drinks, high sodium snacks, and processed meat have smaller hippocampi. The hippocampus is the part of the brain responsible for mental health, learning, and memory. Hopefully you'll remember the threat of shrinking your hippocampus and not the taste of a burger the next time you head to the fast food drive-thru.
Good knowledge. That's actually good knowledge to know. Like, I never thought about that. Like how even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the real reason why most Americans eat fast food is just the convenience because we always on the go.
Yeah.
I think we like especially when you got kids, taking your kids here. You got too much after you went from a long day of work. You just ain't got the time. Like a lot of people in America don't have time to actually cook a meal.
I mean,
nowadays.
that is facts, but I mean, I guess if you, what you about to say?
No, cause I was gonna say, like, think about this like this. A lot of our grandparents, only the male of the household cook. I mean, work. So the wife was at home, so she had time to cook. As things start getting expensive, cost of living start going up. Now both parties has to work. So with both parties having to work, nobody's at home having enough time to actually cook a home cooked meal, which now they settle for eating out, and that's another reason why a lot of American households now are obese.
Oh yeah, true. But I was just gonna say, like with that too, if that's something that somebody really wanna like get healthy or whatever, and like really, I guess you just have to make time for the important things, like your health. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna combat you on that one at the end.
Okay, come on.
6. McDonald's burgers look the same 20 years later. If you've ever wished you could savour your burger even longer, you may have been onto something. A Utah man named David Whipple bought a hamburger from McDonald's in 1999 and decided to save it for a few weeks to see what it would look like. Then he forgot about it until a couple of years later when he found it in a coat pocket and discovered it hadn't rotted at all. This phenomenon has been seen with other McDonald's burgers, and some people believe it's due to the many preservatives put into the food. But the burger chain claims this is due to a loss of moisture during the cooking process, so the burger just dries out further instead of rotting. Either way, we suggest just eating your burgers straight away when you get them. Number 5. Fast food today is worse for you than it was 30 years ago. While that one burger may not change in appearance for years, there have been changes in just how unhealthy fast food is over the years. According to Eat This, Not That authors, a cheeseburger has 75% more calories than it did in the 80s, and French fries have 190% more calories. Pizza also has 70% more calories. Part of this is related to supersizing everything, and additional toppings and dressings can add more calories. Unless you want to supersize your waistline, it's best to skip the supersize option at fast food places, even if it is slightly more economical. Try to avoid asking for extra bacon, cheese, and dressing, and request extra lettuce or other vegetables on your burger instead. Number 4. The sugar content is colossal. It's sort of a no-brainer, but you most likely have no idea the extent to which this is true. In the United States, the recommended daily sugar intake is about 9 teaspoons for men and 6 teaspoons for women. A strawberry milkshake from McDonald's contains about 20 teaspoons. Even smoothies, which sound healthy, often have an unhealthy amount of sugar, as do with some non-sweet items like pizza and salad dressing. The premium Asian salad at McDonald's has 3 teaspoons of sugar, and the healthy fruit and maple oatmeal has 8. That's not a sweet deal at all. When dining on fast food, look at the online nutrition info and speed past anything with a large dose of sugar. It's bad for your body and even worse for your teeth. Number 3. Good gravy. If you enjoy the gravy at KFC, you may be surprised to learn it's older than you think.
I just got something in my eye. Oh. But oh my gosh. He said older?
Older. I was trying I was just, bruh.
Okay.
I wasn't trying
Let's
to stop
see.
with that, but.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the reason why I never even fuck with KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy. Never.
If you enjoy the gravy at KFC, you may be surprised to learn it's older than you think. According to the 2015 BBC documentary The $1 Billion Chicken Shop, KFC uses chicken meat that's up to 5 days old in its gravy. The chicken is fried in rapeseed oil, which is reused up to 5 times. Then the scraps of chicken left in the fryer are added to the gravy. It appears even the chicken wants to ride the gravy train to the end of the line. Number 2. Wasteful fast food restaurants. Of course, not every fast food place is so focused on saving money, conscientious about recycling its food. A study by the University of Arizona showed that fast food restaurants actually throw out about 9.6% of the food used, while regular eateries only toss about 3.1%. In fact, fast food restaurants produce more than £85 million of food waste every day. Overall, the fast food drive-thru is a fast track for wasted food to reach a landfill. Number 1. The grill marks on meat may be fake. You may find your mouth watering when you see a hamburger ad with those freshly seared grill marks on the meat. I hate to scorch this nice image, but it turns out those grill lines may be fake. According to the Food Republic website, these are usually on the burger before it's even cooked. They're branded on, or sometimes painted on with food dye before the meat is sent to the restaurant. The fast food place can then add their own grill marks, or just toss that frozen patty into the microwave and call it good. What's the biggest surprise you've ever?
A lot of grilled chicken sandwiches are like that. You know how grilled chicken sandwiches have those already becoming pre-charged.
Yeah.
And it's not from, but also, like I'm going to say, they do throw out a lot of food. Because even like a couple places I've worked at, we was like, hey, y'all done fucked this up. They be like, oh, I just throw it away. I'd be like, fuck throwing it away, just give it to somebody instead of like
throwing it away.
We be like, they were like, no, you got to pay for it. It's finna go in the trash. Yeah, it's gonna go in the trash, or you gonna pay for it. I be like, dude, why?
That makes so sense.
So what we used to do, we used to be like, all right, I'm gonna throw it away. We'd be like, we'll go to the trash can. We would be like, I throw it away. We'd be throwing something else away and put the food in our hand, take it out, and go hide it.
Hide it?
Like hide it in the corner and be eating it at work. You be like, I'm finna eat this. I ain't finna throw. Like, it's hungry people. Like some places,
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna care. When I worked at Olive Garden, they did used to keep some of the food that they would mess up. They'll put it, store it in the freezer, and take it to the food pantry. Give it away to like one of the food pantries that had homeless people come get it, and they'll basically feed the homeless.
What? That's good.
Yeah.
You know, instead of tossing it in the trash. But what were you going to say for later?
What you said? You was like, if you want to eat, you can make time.
I said if you want to be healthy, if you want healthier alternatives, you can make time. So like for things like that.
So what I was saying, like I'm gonna come back there.
Okay, come on.
Well, we ain't really got time. We ain't really got. It's already 18-minute video. Only thing I was gonna say is think about it like this. How we used to talk about it, especially how I used to work, right? I had to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning, then get home, then get off to 6 o'clock. So from 7 to 6. Then I would be in traffic. So I'd be traffic going there, so I would leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning, don't get back home till 7 o'clock at night. Then I'm trying to get in bed by 10 o'clock.
Got you.
So I can be up.
Got you.
I only have a 3-hour window at home.
Were you off on weekends? Can't remember.
Nope.
You went off on no weekends?
Remember, I had to work on Saturdays.
Okay, what about Sundays?
Okay, one day off.
That's what I'm saying. Take that day of meal prep. Take your Sundays and meal prep for the week.
Think about it like this. I'm working all these hours. I'm trying
But that's an excuse.
No, I'm trying to restore my energy.
I got that,
but I ain't got time to meal prep.
But that's my point. You have time. You don't want to make that time.
You trying to recoup. That's the reason why I say I ain't got time. We ain't got time for this argument.
It's not an argument. It's a valid. No,
it's a debate.
You have Sunday. Take
what I'm trying
Sunday
to say is
meal prep.
What I'm trying to say is the economic system has ruined the value.
I feel like people make
household.
excuses to eat out and to glut and
no. I'm saying at the end of the day, the economy system has failed the household because they're making these household they're making. Basically, people have to be on.
No, I get what you're saying because
I'm saying we ain't got time for. We really got time. No, you really want to. We ain't got time for it.
But I know I get it. But let me finish this real quick. I do get it. People's schedules are busy, and sometimes some people don't have even that time on Sundays. But I'm saying if you have the time, make time so that and then it'll save so much money. Not even just your health, but money as well.
But what I'm saying is...
Okay, we ain't got the time. Let's go.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying.
When you're working 70 hours a week...
That's what I'm saying, though. I understand that some people don't...
the time.
Baby, that's what I'm saying. I understand that some people don't have that time. But I'm saying for the people that do, make that time. Set out an hour or two and just meal prep. Well, 2 to 3 hours.
How about you start meal prep?
Brad,
See, we ain't got time.
Okay.
You taking this too personal.
We talking. You just
all right, but with that being said, y'all spam us up in the comment section down below. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it in the comments. But as always, I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
You are?
Kiddandceemgmt.
Yeah, y'all.
Peace.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.